The purpose of this tutorial is to talk about the pivot table tool within Excel and how it can be used to quickly and easily summarize lists of data. I'm looking at a worksheet here that I have open that has several types of data in it. You can see I've got different columns that are describing pieces of art that I've kept, and I'm keeping track of what the art ID is, who's the artist, the date I acquired it, what type of art it is. As I scroll over, you can see I also have the condition of the art piece, the location I've placed it in my museum, and the appraised value of that item. So if I want to quickly and easily tabulate, let's say, what's the total appraised value of pieces in excellent condition in a particular area of the museum, the pivot table tool is a great tool to do that. To create a pivot table, you start by clicking on the Insert tab, and then the very first tool that's listed is Pivot Table. So I'm going to click on that. A dialog box opens asking you what's the range of the data that you want in the pivot table and where you want to put it. I'm going to just click OK on these selections because it got all of the data from my table, and I do want to put it in the worksheet. Now, this is what the pivot table tool page looks like, but I want to scroll over so I can show you the other side of the page. In this area, the far right side, you will see first off a template that lists all the fields in your table. Below that, you'll see a list of areas for the pivot table for where you want to put those different fields. As you move the fields down into this area, Excel then will automatically build the pivot table for you. So the pivot table I want to create, I wanted to look by location. So I'm going to drag the location and I'm going to put it down in my row area. I wanted to see the condition of items by location. Okay. And then I also wanted to see what was the total appraised value for those items. So I've dragged that down. Now I'm going to scroll back over so you can see what Excel built for me on the other side of the page. It put together this little tablet which shows me for each location that I've listed, alright, and the condition of the items in those locations. It tabulated and calculated the total appraised value for each of those. If I don't like the way this is laid out, let's say I want to switch so that the locations are listed across the columns and the condition of the pieces is listed down the rows, it's very easy. Let me just shift my page back over here. And what I have to do is I'm going to take my condition label and put it in the row area. You just click and drag on it and drag it to the row area. And then I'm going to take my location label and put it in the column area. And automatically Excel updates the pivot table to show that change for me. Okay. So that's pivot tables. Really quick and easy to use to summarize lists of data.